Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time, we entered into our first dungeon inside the Great Deku Tree, where we found the first of 100 golden Skulltulas, beat our first boss in Queen Goma, and learned just what we need to do. We need to go find the Princess of Destiny at Hyrule Castle and see what she has to say. We also earned the Kokiri's Emerald. We also obtained the Slingshot, or the Fairy Slingshot in specific, a very useful item that we'll be using quite a bit. Now, let's get going, shall we? Mido? Oh gosh, what do you want?
Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault.
Right. Well, try it as we might, there wasn't much we could do. Now, notably, there are a few things we could now do that we have the Fairy Slingshot off in the woods up there, the Lost Woods specifically. But for now, we'll be going there later anyways, so it may as well just do it then. Otherwise, hey there.
What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where's the castle?
Huh. Well, it seems you're not terribly well traveled, but, sure. Otherwise, hey there, guy. We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave the forest, are you? Huh. Well, that's, quite the tall order. Forest folk shall not leave these woods. Right. Well, maybe with the blessing of the emerald, we'll be fine. I mean, look, it takes courage to leave home, so forward we go.
Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you're different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it.
You received the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to the C buttons and press C to start playing it. On the Select Item subscreen, you can set it to left, down, or right, and then use that button to start playing. You can play different notes with the A button and the 4 face buttons. Press B to quit playing, or to start your song over again.
When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit.
I gotta be honest, that is one of my favorite scenes in the game. But hey, here we are, at Hyrule Field in all of its glory. Back when I was a kid, this field felt vast and boundless. I loved exploring it so much. So, let's get to it, shall we? Oh, huh? Link, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you'll see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Yes, mysterious talking owl. Thank you. All right then, I'll see you around. Hoot 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 hoot. Yeah. So, he helps establish just where you need to get going. And to be honest, this is one of the very few times in this game I absolutely do plan on using backwalking, just because we want to get to that castle before it becomes nighttime. That's right. This game features a rather famous day and night cycle. And getting to the castle right away while it's still day is pretty darn important, because when it becomes nighttime, the drawbridge closes. As you can see, even though we are going very quickly, we're going to be cutting it close here. So let's make sure we're going the right way. And for a nice little secret, if I can do it quick, if you walk up the chain, well, I'll show it later, but if you walk up the chain and make it to the very top, you'll get 20 rupees. Very nice. Otherwise, hey there. Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. It's a bit hard to tell, but that's a guard. Otherwise, let's go in here. And, holy pots. Wow. So if we break them all, we'll get a whole bunch of money. Trust me, I'm sure any player who's gone through this game absolutely knows the pot guard house here. This place is your go-to for money. And if you roll into wooden boxes, you can break them. This is something that's not really explained very well, so it's nice to know you can do it. And for doing so, you get a gold sculptula. Very useful. That makes number 4. Not bad. Get a whole bunch of money. Perfect. And then otherwise, let's see. Doesn't look to be much else, but well, it's worth trying to break the pots. We can't get them all, but still worth our time. And what do you say? Man, I am so bored. Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars. Stand near a jar and press A to lift it. Press A again to toss it. Way ahead of you, pal. And even then, I didn't toss them. I'm gonna be honest, not getting the rupee bothered me. So, whenever you enter an area, it will save the time of the world. So if it's day, night, whatever. And as you can see, there's the drawbridge closing. So, well, as much as I would like to get the rupee, let's now head back in now that it's nighttime. I wanted to do this very specifically, so that way it would be nighttime as we get in here. Because, oh, what a nice song. Hey there.
Hey, your clothes. They're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet.
Well, maybe we'll find him. Otherwise, hey there. How's it going?
Oh, you are so handsome. Just like the king of Hyrule.
Right, a couple. Sure. So, I figured I'd show off the town when it's nighttime so that we could listen to Malon's song. Malon, however you want to say it. I'm gonna probably say Malon. And I could show things off a bit more peacefully with some doggies. So over here is the general store. The bazaar, open only during the day. So yeah, although I can show stuff off, we won't be able to do much. The medicine shop, closed until morning. So, not bad. And what's this? The Happy Mask Shop, now hiring part-time. Applied during the day. Of course. And, what's this? Well, it's a nice big, a temple-looking thing with some nice water. And, well, let's head inside. Welcome to the Temple of Time. Probably one of the most famous locations of any video game. If you've never been, well, welcome on in. We're going to be coming here a lot throughout our journey. In fact, look at this symbol. Look familiar? It's in here. It's hard to tell, trust me, but it's one of these symbols, one of these two. It's a little hard to tell which it is, but I'm pretty sure it's the top one there. So, pretty cool. Maybe it'll mean something later. Otherwise, what's this? Navi, little help. There are 3 hollows and inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Huh. Well, we only have 1 spiritual stone, but we certainly don't have the namesake of the game yet, so, perhaps we'll come back later for that. Still, good to keep in mind. Seems rather important, doesn't it? Now, the other big thing I wish to show off while we're here specifically at nighttime is we can get our first piece of heart, which is another thing that is shown here in the menu, that heart divot there. It sucks that I can't really show a description, but basically, pieces of heart are 1/4 of a heart container that, once you get all 4 pieces, will make you a full one. Very useful. Otherwise, hey there. Kids shouldn't be wandering around town at nighttime. Stay indoors until morning. I'm good. Otherwise, what's this? Shooting gallery, open only during the day. Yeah. Ain't that the truth of every store? Still, it's good to know. And, what's this? Something that's actually open. Hey there.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not open for business yet. Please come back soon.
So yeah, the only place that is open isn't actually open. This is the Bomb Chew Bowling Alley, a minigame that we'll also be playing later for another piece of heart. Still, for now, well, is what it is. Otherwise, let's take a look around the back alleys, shall we? Whoa, the treasure box shop. Hey guy.
Open a chest and surprise. If you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. 10 rupees to play. You want to try it?
Not right now.
Alright, you don't have to play if you don't want to.
This is a minigame we'll be coming to much later in the game, because there's a way to get the 50-50 right every single time. Though, it's going to be a long while before that. That's yet another minigame with a piece of heart. Otherwise, what's in here? The Bomb Chew shop, which is, as you can see, incredibly empty. So, kind of weird that you can come in here during night. Otherwise, perhaps here. Oh, hey there.
I can't find my puppy anywhere. I need you to look for it, please.
Sure. Any description about him, maybe? No, I suppose not. Alright, well, seeing as there are a ton of dogs running around in the street, all you can do is just find one and bring it to her. So, let's try our luck. Now, I want to say the dog is normally... I don't think it's that one. I want to say it's the one over here. Not that brown one, but this white one here. I want to say if you get near him... There we go. He'll start following you. So, let's see if this is the dog. And who knows? I might be wrong. It's been a while since I've done this. But, come on, puppy. Let's see if you're the right one. Hello, ma'am.
Richard! This is my little Richard. Thank you, thank you. I give this to you as a reward.
A piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces total to get another heart container. More containers mean more life energy. In total, I believe there are 36 pieces of heart, so we're well on our way. Otherwise, what else is back here? Another set of dogs, some bottles, and some old lumber. Nothing too interesting. But there is another door back here. So, let's see what's happening. Hey there, guy.
It seems strange that packs of dogs roam our streets at night. Doesn't that seem weird to you?
I mean, not particularly. You are a town, so makes sense to me. And, yeah, that's pretty much the whole town. At least the whole town for everything that's in the alleys and in the actual town itself. There is, however, this little up area we can go to. I don't think there's really anything specifically up here, other than some money. But past that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, she said her dad is up at the castle, which evidently is in the background. Let's see if we can go find him, huh? Whoa. Welcome to Hyrule Castle.
Hey, Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Hoot. Oh, on this ground, time flows normally. But time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again?
No, I'm good.
Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then.
Thank you, Mr. Owl. I believe his name is Gabora, or something similar to that effect. I always kind of forget it, but he's basically your hint owl. Now, seeing as it's nighttime, we can hit this tree and get our 5th golden Skulltula. Very useful. Now, while you could walk right up to the gate like a fool, that's probably not a great way to sneak inside now, is it? So, let's climb this little vine right here. If you're caught, the guards will simply just throw you out, so you gotta be a little careful. And, what is it, Navi?
The great Deku Tree wanted us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going?
Well, Navi, I know your eyesight isn't the best, but, we are well on our way, so don't you worry. Otherwise, what's this? Dead end. With a giant boulder here. Huh. Alright, well, I'll believe it for now. Maybe once we can get rid of boulders, we'll come on back. But that time isn't now. Sneak on by the guards here. Lucky for us, they're not the most observant folks. And then basically cut across the field here. Run on over to what I can only describe as messy pixels, but there we are. We see a nice little outcropping of stone. Allows us to climb on up. Now if you notice, there are a bunch of guards at the front gate. So, let's hop on down. And if you're trying to have fun, hop into the moat here. For hopping in, you'll get a bunch of money. Super useful. At least, it, in theory, is. It's not super great right now, but trust me, it'll be helpful later. Anything in this tree? A whole lot of nothing. Oh well. So, what was that? I hear snoring and see cow crates. Mario? Is that you? With Bowser's pendant? Wow, pal, you let yourself go. Cool that you have a daughter, though. So, how's it going?
Welcome, home. It's so fun. Come on, look around.
Right. Well, be as it is, we can't actually do anything. So, well, we found her dad. maybe let's go tell Malon that we found him. For reference, his name is Talon. Or Talon. That's why I like to say Malon, is because it rhymes. But, take your pick.
Hey, you! Stop! You, kid, over there!
Ow. So yeah, luckily they don't hurt us. But, how's it going? So, you say you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? Yeah, you probably heard about her in town and decided you had to meet her. Well, go home. Get out of here. Princess would never grant an audience to the likes of you. Geez, rude much? Also, kind of weird that the guards have, like, shorts on, but, whatever. I'm no fashion guru. Oh, Melon! How's it going? I was just looking for you.
Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Teehee. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Teehee.
You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set to the C button and see what happens. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to the C buttons, and then press it to use it. Pretty self-explanatory.
Set the egg to C to incubate it. Teehee. My dad is really troublesome for an adult, isn't he? Teehee.
Yeah, he sure is. Still, for now, seeing as it's daytime, let's go on back into town and see what mischief we can get into. Or, well, legal commerce. As you can see, the market is a much different and much more lively place in the day. Who would have figured? So, let's check out the bazaar. Hey guy, how's it going?
Welcome. Shop around by moving the stick left or right.
Well, he's got a Hylian shield for 80 rupees. This is a big, heavy shield, just like the ones Hylian knights use. It can stand up to flame attacks. Wow, sounds great. Though there's one caveat, we can't afford it. And also, the game doesn't tell you this, but this shield is huge. Trust me, you couldn't even lift this thing up with your arms. You're just not strong enough. So, it does have the nice advantage of being resistant to flame attacks, but you can't use it while fighting. So, getting it now is kind of moot point. Otherwise, Deku Nuts, Recovery Hearts, Bombs, very useful. Take it out with the C button and press C again to throw it. You can't buy them without a bomb bag, though. So, yeah, as nice as they would be to have, can't buy them. He's also got arrows in all sorts of quantities and Deku sticks. So, yeah, whole lot of nothing. Still, good to know. And of course, what's in the apothecary? Or the potion shop. Hey, guy. Welcome. Well, he's got nuts, a bottle bug. You need an empty bottle to put it in. Looks just like an ordinary bug. He's also got a fish for 200 rupees. It's caught and so fresh. You can keep it in a bottle. He also has a Poe. This is a bottled ghost spirit. Sell it to someone who's crazy about weird things like this. Well, we don't know anyone who cares, and I assume we could fish ourselves, and it's just a bug. So, well, you're not very useful, but we also don't have a bottle, do we? So, oh well. He also has blue fire for 300 rupees, but again, we need an empty bottle. Use it to feel refreshing coolness. Bit weird. He has a fairy's spirit for 50 rupees. You need an empty bottle, and don't go into battle without it. It's not a bad suggestion. Fairies, when you fall in battle, will automatically revive you. They're extremely useful, and trust me, once we get a bottle, we're going to want to keep one of these on us pretty much at all times. He also sells red potion for 30 rupees, drink to recover your life energy. This is just a single dose, though. And green potion, drink to recover your magic power. We don't have any. So, thanks. What about you?
There's a rumor going around that there's a potion shop that can make the ultimate medicine.
Nice rumor. Perhaps we'll find it someday. Not today, though, trust me. Oh boy, no way. Otherwise, we have the mask shop here. He said he was hiring part-timers, but no one's here. Well,
what a strange shop. I wonder when it'll be open for business. I read the sign there, but it still seems weird.
Huh. All right. Happy Mask Shop. Please read this sign before you use the shop. How this shop works. We do not sell masks at this shop. We just lend them to you. You sell the loaned masks on your own. You pay back the money for the mask, and we will lend you a newer model. You can borrow masks you have already sold again. However, you can sell each model of mask only once. Please try our shop. Happy Mask Shop owner. So yeah, this is basically a whole minigame, or well, a side series of things that you will get into later. Still, something nice to keep in mind. And the shooting gallery. Seeing as we have a slingshot, why not try our luck? Hey there, guy.
Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play.
Sure.
Okay, this is a game for grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets from that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. Draw your weapon with B. Are you ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck.
All right. I am not great at this, but we'll see how we do. Now, I find the N64 controller is really great for this because you can kind of flick the stick and it'll line up really nicely. But hey, we'll see what happens. Not bad so far. Oh, I missed the last one.
Almost. Well, all right. I'll let you try one more time for free. This time, you gotta do it.
Hey, what a nice guy. He even refills all your ammo. I mean, hey, honestly, pretty fair deal. The guy's, considerate, which I appreciate. Now, if you miss, though, well, I don't know if he'll be quite as nice. If you're a fool like me and you miss really bad like that, well, you're gonna be losing some money. Oh, well. Oh, I missed too.
Well, all right. I'll let you try one more time for free.
So yeah, the guy is pretty lenient. And again, I'm not great at this minigame, so there was a good chance we're gonna be here for a while, but it is kind of cute. Double blue. And once you know to memorize where they come from, it's not that bad of a minigame.
There we go. Wonderful. Bravo. Perfect. Here's a fantastic present.
And he gives you a Deku Seeds bullet bag. This bag can hold up to 40 slingshot bullets. Very useful. So yeah, thanks, guy. And what does this say? Shooting gallery, 20 rupees for one play. There are 10 targets. You have 15 chances. Hit all 10 targets. Hit 10 targets, perfect prize. Hit 8 or more, free retry. Hit less than 8, it's a game over. Rules at this shooting gallery. Don't lean on the counter. Don't disturb other customers. Well, pretty fair rules. At least I think. So yeah, a nice little upgrade, and who are you? Please, with C, please sell me something, please, with C. So, this is a pretty interesting NPC. If you have an item that you want to sell to him, you can try to sell it. How about the egg? Please, with C, please sell me something, please, with C. So yeah, he doesn't want the egg. And if it's not an item that's highlighted up there in the top right, you can't sell it to him. Generally, these are bottled items, so if you happen to have a Poe, a fish, a bug, maybe even a potion or a fairy you don't want, well, give it to that guy. You can make some easy money. Otherwise, most of these other people just kind of say whatever generic stuff about, oh, hee hee, I love the town, oh, I'm in love with you, oh, I'm shopping. So, don't worry about it too much. At this point, I would advise trying to pass time. We need to let this egg incubate, and I believe in order for it to be done, time has to change from day to night and then night to day. So, I figure in the meanwhile, let's try again at this chain here. Now look, admittedly, I'm not the steadiest hand in the world, but if you get it angled right, then pop off, boom, 20 rupees. Makes up for the money we just spent. And then otherwise, let's see if we can do the other side here. Looking good, and 20 more rupees for 96. Now, there is one caveat that I'll get into real quick. Your wallet can only hold 99 rupees, so anything above that amount right now just is pointless. So, get the money you can and do with it what you will. Now, another big thing. I wouldn't recommend buying the Hylian shield. There's a way we can get it a little bit later for free, as a matter of fact. So, I would recommend waiting until then. Otherwise, once the gate's up, simply go back in the town. And at this point, I would recommend you start making your way back to the castle. Should work out pretty darn nice. And yes, although it's something we've already seen, I figure may as well show it to you again, just because, hey, this is pretty much the only time we'll be doing it. So, don't want to miss it. Otherwise, let's see. We get to hear Malon's nice singing. I love her song. Look, I'll be honest. I was pretty susceptible to the charms of Malon. I thought she was cute when I was a kid. Kind of one of those first crush sort of moments. Granted, though, and I'm not gonna lie, Saria was always my favorite. I like Malon, but something about Saria. I don't know. I thought she was cute. And I mean, again, this is coming from, like, a kid who was at the time of playing this, like, 3 to 5. So, for a kid to be like, oh, you're, pretty, you're cute, whatever, like, I thought it was pretty normal. I still like him as characters, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say I exactly have a crush on him or anything. Still, I like their designs. And it'll be a lot fun talking about them later once we get into some of the later story beats. But for now, I thought they were cute when I was young. And again, like I said, their designs I think are still pretty great. I also like the naming convention going on there with Saria. It'll make a little more sense later, but just keep in mind that her name has a meaning. Huh? Look! A chicken hatched from the egg that you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Well, great. So, hey there, Talon. How about chicken?
What in tarnation? Hey, can a person get a little shut-eye around here?
How's it going?
Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it.
Well, that certainly solved our issue. And now, we can move these milk crates ourselves. It may not immediately be reasonable as to what you need to do with them, but given the little divots in the floor, you should be able to piece 2 and 2 together and effectively get 4 here by setting these crates up and then jumping over to where that water's coming out. I think it's nice that the game taught you in the first dungeon, hey, you can move crates that are in, little holes like this that are roughly this shape and size, and you can crawl through small holes like when we went and got the sword. It's just one of those things that this game uses to build upon itself, and it just makes sense. So, push, push, push. And there you go. Now you can jump across and enter the castle. Sneaky, huh? Though, frankly, we've done a lot. And next time we play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we'll sneak around the castle and see what all's here. And maybe we'll get lucky and meet a princess. As always, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.